Disclaimer. The contents of Studio 151 podcasts do not represent the views and beliefs of the TU Media Lab or the University of Tulsa.
Hi, I'm Marcus Martinez. I am a history major. I'm from San Antonio, Texas.
I'm Bryce Richmond. I am a biology major from Sand Springs, Oklahoma.
And we are the hosts of the podcast, Dude, What Happened?
All right. Thanks for being on this, guys. And so for our first question, how would you guys just describe your podcast?
The best way to describe it is a look into post-apocalyptic media, movies, video. We're getting more into video games.
Yeah, we're starting to stretch into video games. Probably going to talk about, I don't know, are there a few comic books we might talk about at some point?
There's some comic books. There's a manga I really want to get into soon, but yeah. And, hopefully down the line, we might do a novel, but that's down.
Yeah, and that's a little different. We kind of have to change the format slightly depending on what we're covering.
Yeah, but we mostly focus on post-apocalyptic media. The world's gone, we're all over it.
Pretty much.
So cool. So how did you guys meet?
We were in the same orientation group.
Yeah.
First day,
Day one.
Yeah.
And the next thing you know, we're, hanging out, and then we're roommates.
Yeah, we're roommates now. So.
Yeah. And they were roommates.
Awesome. What would you guys, and you can have different answers, but what would you guys say is the best movie you've watched so far?
I think we should do this one by one.
Yeah, go ahead. I'll let you go first.
I think the best, it has to be WALL-E for me. It's just the way we were talking about it was so cozy, I think.
I would, honestly, my answer is probably I want to say Mad Max Fury Road. Just because I really enjoy that movie.
Yeah.
WALL-E was good, but
yeah,
just in terms of my personal favorite.
Yeah, it's between that or A Cabin in the Woods.
Yeah,
because that one was so good.
That one was so much fun. We've watched that so many times at this point.
So many times. We have if you listen to, we have inside jokes about it. It's one of our personal favorites.
Mm-hmm.
And then a flip question: what is the worst movie y'all have watched so far?
Well, there's one we watched that we couldn't even cover.
Oh,
called,
yeah. Are you talking about Babylon?
Uh-huh.
Which people who have listened to know we have ranted about this movie.
Because we watched it because we were trying to find movies for the podcast, and it came up as a post-apocalyptic movie.
Yeah, I just Googled post-apocalyptic movies on Hulu because that was our biggest streaming service at the time.
And it's not even a post-apocalyptic movie. It's just a really bad dystopian thriller.
Yeah, it doesn't focus on anything. It's so bad.
Starring Vin Diesel.
Which should have been our first
first clue. But probably the worst movie we've talked about for an episode is probably Pandorum.
I'll go Dread then, because I also don't like Pandorum by a lot.
Dread was just boring.
It was so boring, and then it would just interest cool concepts and do nothing with it.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean,
to be fair, it's based on a comic book, which has a lot more interesting material in it.
Yeah.
So.
But I think our episode of it was really fun. I think we did our best.
Yeah, we made the best out of a really boring film.
Yeah.
That is fair. And then this one wasn't on here, but I just thought of it. How do you guys usually go about planning your episodes?
Well, to start with, we made a list of different things we wanted to talk about.
Yeah.
But we realized we're gonna run out of fun things to watch or play or whatever, so we had to start interspersing bad things or mediocre things in between.
The thing is, there's a wealth of post-apocalyptic everything. It's just not all of it's good. So, I mean, sometimes you're going to get, Mad Max, Terminator, good stuff like that. And then other times you're going to get, some really bad, shoestring budget movie that deals with, The Rapture or something. Mm-hmm. And, I mean, those are fun to, make fun of. So, it's not that bad.
Yeah.
It's interesting as long as you know how to play it. Yeah.
Do you guys usually watch the movies together before you come on here?
Sometimes.
Most of the time.
Sometimes we avoid it just so we don't like run out of like jokes and like things that we're just like.
And also for like if there's a what's the right word? A plot twist, we can just do it here. But like it's also we're very busy, so sometimes we just have to do it together.
Yeah.
Which is most
Like
of the time.
recently you had to watch Terminator 2 for one of your classes, so I just watched it with you.
Yeah, and we're gonna cover that pretty soon.
Yeah.
What? You had to watch it for a class?
Oh, I take a time travel class.
That kind of fits right in
Yeah.
with y'all's theme.
We have to watch what is it called?
Oh, we still haven't watched 12 Monkeys
Yeah,
yet.
12
we'll
Monkeys
watch
at
that.
some point.
12 Monkeys. So with that in mind, what future plans do you guys have that you would want to share, if any?
You want to do talk about our next?
Our next episode is actually going to be on the video game franchise Little Nightmares.
Yeah,
which-
we're super excited about that.
Yeah. It's a lot. It's based on a lot of fan theories, I think, because this is more like something you're into. than
Yeah,
me.
this is actually, and I don't play a lot of video games, but this is my personal favorite video game. And yeah, it's built, there's no script or anything, so it's built entirely off of fan theories and the way things are designed, but it's one of my personal favorites. And it's really fun.
Yeah, we're gonna start branching into more video games, and I'm excited for those because,
Yeah, we already did Fallout.
which is like one of my favorite things
Yeah.
ever. So
Very exciting.
yeah,
Then I think another big question, this will be my last one, but with all of the, apocalyptic movies you have covered, do you guys feel prepared for an apocalypse? Or
It-
more disillusioned?
it really
what
depends
tide.
because there's so many different ways the world could end.
And
Um,
we talked about like,
Yeah, like say like the sun explodes. No, we
no,
can't
we're
survive
not gonna
that,
make
but
it. But like zombie apocalypse, I think we could. I don't think we'll live for a long time, but for a good time.
We could possibly like come up with something to survive for a while.
For a while.
But also, again, it depends on the type of zombies we're dealing with. Like, if it's a
Yeah, that's
28 days
true.
later situation, I don't think we're going to survive that. But
I think we could take care of a Walking Dead situation pretty cool. I'm sorry. Yeah.
No, so fair. I mean, in Walking Dead, you gotta watch out more for the humans than the zombies at times.
yeah,
Yeah, but yeah, I feel like we definitely would have a weird ass Negan situation going on.
yeah, which we still need to find a way to finish watching that show.
It's hard to find a good streaming service.
We can't access Netflix anymore, so we can't finish the show.
Because of the Netflix thing with if your parents live far away.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
pretty much.
Netflix hates college students.
Oh, they added
Yeah.
ads, by the way.
On Netflix?
Yeah,
They
there's ads on
hate
Netflix.
us and college students specifically.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Wow.
And a lot of other streaming platforms are kind of following that model,
Yeah,
so that's fun.
Hulu and Disney Plus just did.
Oh, that's so disappointing.
Yeah, but we will strive through that, and we will do whatever means necessary, legally, to do.
We love a perseverance story.
Yeah.
You guys persevere through the movies you watch, even when they're not as good. Persevere through the streaming issues and an actual apocalypse, I would hope.
Yeah, because
Hopefully.
I feel there would be an apocalypse we can survive.
Surely.
Surely.
How about this? Out of the movies y'all have covered so far, or the video game as well.
Oh, yeah.
Which world would you choose based on you think that you could survive in it?
Honestly, I want to kind of go with warm bodies. What do you think?
I don't necessarily agree with that.
Okay.
And maybe Wally doesn't count. That one's too wholesome.
And, like, I mean, and it's too easy. I feel like
Yeah.
it's very easy to survive that world.
Because everyone just left.
Everyone just left.
Yeah, let's say you're getting teleported into one of the movies for right now, and you had to choose.
Because, let's see, Snowpiercer's a definite
No, I can't handle the cold. So,
That's your reasoning?
well, everyone's cold.
Not the people like eating people, the cold.
Yeah.
It was cannibalism.
There was cannibalism.
I want to say Dread actually might be the easiest one to live through.
Yeah, because there's really, like, as long as you live in a mega city, you're fine.
Yeah.
And just don't commit any crimes.
So just like normal cities.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I think Dread.
That's
It's
good.
boring, but we'd have a simple life.
Just a simple life.
Yeah.
Be simple mega city farmers.
So, and lastly, what advice would you give to someone in an apocalypse? Any words of inspiration for them?
Again, it all depends on the type of apocalypse. If it's zombie, run fast, run hard.
Yeah, it really just depends.
Honestly, the best thing I can say is go underground. Just go underground.
We need to talk about Metro at some point, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
That's aside. Stock up on water, I would say.
Yeah, water. Go underground.
Go back to the basics.
Go back to the... Do not trust anyone.
Yeah,
no matter what they say. This is not like Walking Dead. We are not family. Like...
So, be alone, have water, and go underground.
Yeah.
As depressing as that sounds.
And that is why we are not in an apocalypse, hopefully.
All right. Yeah, that's all the questions I have. Thank you guys for coming on.
Yeah.
And if you guys want to just say bye in whatever way.
All right. Well, we hope you guys survive the apocalypse.
Yeah.
And
end transmission.